Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the bishops and the elders, the great millstone that rule well through the scriptures. Salakia. Peace to the 144,000 and the rest of the hopeful elect. I am the brother Chaya from GMS St. Annapolis, the branch of Indiana. The original Gary campus, GMS Will Not Tarry 2. And this is in the transit. I did a video a couple days ago to the effect of Jake don't know what's going on. It's something like that. I can't remember at the time. And it uploaded with partial no sound. Like the beginning, like first 5 or 6 minutes had sound and the rest didn't, which that's odd because when you record on the iPhone, you have to cut your mic on before you even begin recording, unless the whole video won't have sound. So for it to have partial sound and not sound is bizarre. But anyway, I want to double down because I came across, I was on one of the elders' posts, and Salakia, and he had made a post, and I don't know if it's someone he know, a family member, they commented on his post in regards to, World War III and America's might and strength. And it's that same old tired rhetoric, man. America, the strongest military, the #1 army, #1 country, all this. It's the same old tired rhetoric. Like, so these people don't know what the hell going on. And it was a woman to boot. So how about that? All right. Which she shouldn't have had nothing to say. This was prophecy is a man's space. All right. Now, if a woman, the daughter of a prophet or the wife of a prophet, a true prophet at that, learn the word from him and adheres to it and believe, right? According to as the Lord speaks to him, then that's cool. But to give your opinion and what you think and how you feel, all right, is uncalled for, especially if you're wrong. So you people, y'all stick to what y'all know and let the men of the Lord stick to what they know. Like the scripture says, the coming of the Son of Man shall be the days of Noah, right? They were eating and drinking and giving into marriage, right? And they didn't know what hit them until the floods came, roughly paraphrasing. And that's the world we in now. This whole Indiana Pacers thing, the NBA Finals. And I had a feeling it was going to be a Game 7, right? All this stuff is controlled by Esau Edom anyway. And it's funny because these people know it, and they'll speak about it passively, right? But they will still be passionate about it, still inflamed, still incensed, still caught up in the hype. Breads and circuses, like the old I don't know if it was an old philosopher or old Roman senator that said, give them bread and circuses and they'll never revolt. Bread, basically handouts. And at that time it was literal bread, literal food, government provisions, right? And circuses, entertainment, games. Remember, Rome had different games, gladiatorial sports, chariot races. And America is the same way. They got multiple games, holidays. It's always something to do, right? And I did a video a couple weeks back speaking about June, and there was a whole bunch of holidays in June. Ones people knew about, ones people didn't know about. It's just always something to do and be distracted from in America, aka Babylon, which when you look into that word entertainment, I think entertainment means to distract. Or when you go into the etymology of the word, it don't mean what you people think it means. All right? They making you laugh, all right? And keeping you occupied to distract you from what you really should be paying attention to. And these people are all distracted. Now, well, I wish I could pull that comment up. And woman, America, the #1 military. That shit ain't been true for almost 20 years now. All right? You look at the what it says in the scriptures. It says the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They became as women. Now, a couple months back when things was heating up, when it was actually, because things been heating up for years now, but it takes a while for these type of things to hit the common people, right? So when these things start hitting the common people and they start realizing, that World War III is likely and nigh and imminent, the people in the National Guard was scared. Some of the people in the Army was scared. They're like, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for this. Because that's an old hustle. All right? The National Guard. Because people don't join them. The military is, America doesn't have that militaristic, nationalist spirit anymore. Like the scripture in Isaiah 19 chapter says, I will call the spirit of Egypt to fail in the midst thereof. All right? So they don't have that warrior spirit. Hell, the veterans don't even, veterans and people in uniform don't even get the same respect anymore. You see a person in uniform, right? They might get a free meal, But I remember we saw one, I saw one twice. I saw one this year and one last year. Saw a guy in uniform just out and about downtown. And wasn't nobody paying him no attention. Now, he might have walked into an establishment and they might have gave him, a free drink or a free meal or something. But as far as in the public, he was like standing like in public downtown. Wasn't nobody paying him attention. I watched. It might have been, for the sake of argument, it might have been a few older Edomites who may have walked up to him and if they were out and thank you for your service. For the most part, man, wasn't nobody paying them people attention, man. All right. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. So these prophecies gonna catch people like a thief in the night. All right. Because these people just think everything's just gonna go on and on, like it says in Amos, especially in regard to our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American. The scripture in Amos says, the evil shall not prevent nor overtake us. All right. So these people don't think evil gonna happen. Prevent, when you look up the scriptures, the word prevent means to go before. So they don't think these things gonna happen. Oh my God, these people driving crazy. They don't think that the evil gonna happen, and then they don't think the evil gonna affect them. And the guy who they think they serve, all right, they think that whatever their ideology is, they think that life is meant to not feel any adversity. When you read Isaiah, the Lord said what? He said, I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. So everybody gonna be tried. Everybody gonna be tested. And so these people not knowing that that's the condition of the battle, all right, that's what it means to be an Israelite in this world. You got to go through the straits before you enter the wide, right? They gonna give up on what it is they think they believe. Like it says in Isaiah 8 and 21 on down, it says, when they hungry, they shall fret themselves. See, what that devil? Now, when you look it up, they say he didn't say it. But it's rumored that Henry Kissinger said, if you want to control people, you control food. So here it is. These people think in America, #1 this, #1 that. And you ain't about to have no goddamn food. So is America #1 in food? All these plants being shut down, burnt up past couple years. They got rid of the Northern Kingdom, right? Deporting them. You got fields, all right, rotten. The crops are just rotten. Nobody to pick them. The scripture says that. Scripture says that because there's nobody to pick the fruits, the fields will rot. So we in the beginning of sorrows. See, this is just the beginning. See, things ain't hit home yet to where people in a panic. Now people are, like information trickle down from the top. The people, you start seeing these different plays and different moves being made at your job, right? People like, well, why they doing that? And they know something you don't. Well, we know because we get our information from the Lord through these prophecies. But you other people, you just be bewildered, like, well, why they doing that? And then the job is still do shit to confuse you. Still have meetings, right? Still have SOPs. They still implement stuff, acting like ain't nothing happened. Because they don't want you to panic, and they trying to, keep everything at bay. The brother was talking about that yesterday, how he worked for America United, One America, which was a big retirement fund or something like that. I'm not sure, insurance or something like that. And they at the same time where they giving people false assurances, they firing people. Been in business for 140 odd years. And they having celebrations. Here's to 140 years. We're going to have 140 more years. Got a building with 35 floors. As time trickled on, they shut off 10 floors. Now you only got access to 25. See, they know something the common people don't. Right? And so when it finally get to you, what you gonna do? It's gonna be like a thief in the night. You're gonna be caught unawares. Like the scripture says, what is that in Isaiah? In Isaiah says, this iniquity shall be a breach, all right, as a wall swelling up or something like that. Basically saying, you remember when them levees broke in Katrina? Remember when them walls? You seen movies and shows and TV episodes where they might show a wall up against some water, and then a hole break out. Then you plug that up, then another hole break out. You plug that up, and then multiple holes break out to the point where you can't plug it up no more. Until now, the whole wall come crashing down. But that's where we at right now. And that's the effect that's gonna be when it finally hit the masses of the people. Masses mean dead. See, these people are dead from the neck up. They don't know what's going on. So anyway, with that, Lord's will, this was an edifying list to the hopeful elect. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh. Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash, Shalom. Nah, it ain't nowhere to park.